everybody, my name is Carl, and today I'm going to talk to you about what the Owlman is. The Owlman is a cryptozoological creature that is a large owl-like humanoid entity that resides in England, specifically Cornwall, and is essentially the UK counterpart of the Mothman. The cryptid is allegedly depicted at being between 4 to 7 feet tall and features a humanoid body with greyish white coloured feathers, pincer-like claws, a wide mouth, and glowing red eyes. The creature is said to have backward bending legs and, like the Mothman, has a wingspan of 10 feet and also has large clawed feet. The Owlman is said to make loud screeching and hissing sounds, which is terrifying. Allegedly, the Owlman is reported to silently fly, despite its large feathery wings. It is claimed that witnesses have described it to glide and hover eerily, without making any flapping sounds. It's also reported that the creature has the ability to cause a trance-like effect on people from its red glowing eyes. It supposedly causes people to freeze, become disorientated, and potentially causes fear-induced paralysis. The first documented sighting of the Owlman was allegedly back in 1976, on April 17th, after 2 young girls had claimed to have seen the creature hover above the church tower in Mawnan, Cornwall. Whilst on holiday in Cornwall, the girls had wandered into the cemetery near the church while waiting for their parents to set up for a picnic. The girls had heard a strange noise from above and saw what they believed to be a giant bird-like human flying above the church tower. 3 months later, on July 3rd, 2 teenage girls were camping by the woods near the church when they heard an odd hissing sound. Curious as to what it was, one of the girls had left the tent and faced the woods and made eye contact with a large figure with red eyes. The girl froze in fear as she saw what she described as a large man-like bird that resembled an owl stretch out its wings and hiss at her. The other girl, out of curiosity, stuck her head outside the tent and also saw the large beast as it flapped its wings, hissed, and took off into the night sky. 2 years later, in June of 1978, a woman also documented a similar encounter as she claimed to have seen a devil fly up within the trees surrounding the Mawnan church, sharing a similar description to the previous 2 sightings. Later on in August, 3 young college girls from France also saw the cryptid in the same general location. During this period, frequent sightings of the cryptid made people lose credibility and thought it was simply misidentification on those who witnessed the alleged creature. However, this changed in 1989 when a couple went looking for it. While exploring the Mawnan woods, a couple, who I believe had their identities concealed, found the beast. They had noticed a dark coloured object sitting within the branches of a large tree. Out of curiosity, they shone a flashlight in that direction and came across the Owlman staring back at them. The creature had apparently jumped off the branch of the tree, folded its legs up towards its humanoid body, and took off into the night sky, terrifying the couple. The couple described the beast to be 5 feet in length, having unnaturally long ankles and large brown and grey coloured wings, with no hands. The latest known alleged sightings of the cryptid were back in September 2009, when a 12-year-old girl had spotted the creature near Mawnan Church, making it the first sighting of this century. Then in 2021, 2 ghost hunters, Mark Davies and Chris Power, had also claimed to have encountered the creature. After hearing a strange hissing sound and having felt a demonic presence, they were able to capture a fuzzy shot of a silhouetted figure in the distance, which they believed to be the Owlman. And that was my take on the Owlman, an infamous cryptid that became a phenomenon during the 70s and has sparked curiosity and fear ever since. A being that shares some resemblance to the Mothman, but something that has unknown intentions. Is the Owlman real or fake? Based on the evidence and my findings, I've concluded that there is a possibility that it does indeed exist. Certainly, these detailed sightings going as far back as the 70s indicate that there is something haunting the Mawnan Church area. Even in the 21st century, there having allegedly been encounters of the Owlman, a lot of the claimed reports of seeing the beast have all relatively described the same thing. It being related to the North American Mothman is worrying and terrifying, as the Mothman has been a symbol of doom. The natural environment changes, animals act weird, and bad luck looms. The Owlman could simply be this, but in England. Of course, on the other side of this, the people who did witness seeing the Owlman could simply have misidentified it as a big species of bird. Perhaps this could possibly be an oversized eagle owl, which can almost reach the same wingspans that the Owlman has claimed to have. Something about this makes me question if it is a cryptid and could be something more spiritual and even demonic. Certainly, this being appears near and around the Mawnan Church. For what reason, I'm not sure. The two ghost hunters who claimed to have seen the Owlman in 2021 certainly got those vibes. It doesn't seem to be anything good and feels like something evil. Of course, I leave this to you, the viewer, to decide. So comment down below if you have any information on the Owlman that I haven't mentioned. Do you or someone you know have a true encounter to share? And what do you think? Do you believe the Owlman is real or fake? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!